everybody, it's Susan Ferenchek, and I wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about fundraisers. They are a passion of mine, and my team really enjoys doing them. Finding a way to give back to your community in whichever way you do it. And there are all kinds of ways to do it, but I generally focus on two main ones myself, so those are what I'm going to speak to. I like to do the few times a year that it works out that whatever item is on sale is normally $35, because in my world, $35 unlocks the customer special. So generally it is the zip top organizing utility tote and the large utility tote, which are two of our best sellers. So once a year, those will be on sale. When you spend $35, you can get one for $10. So how I do it is I have an order form that looks a lot like a Girl Scout cookie order form. It's one page front and back. It's easy to send home with a group. I do a letter that the front is all just the patterns and where they actually fill out what they want, like Thin Mints or Samoas, or the LUT and the Fun Flops or whatever. And the back is all personalization. I charge a flat fee of $40 a piece, which covers tax and shipping. You're a little over on one and a little under on the other, so it evens out. And then I do a flat rate for embroidery, either $10 or $12, depending on which one it is. And there are certain disclosures you have to have on the form, and I can totally give you an example of one of those. But then they sell them at $40 a piece, but when you enter them, this is all paper, no digital. When you enter those orders, you enter one at regular price and one at the special price. And when those net out with the shipping and tax, you end up with $14 per bag, at least in my tax area, my tax rate, $14 per bag sold for the organization, plus you keep all of your commission. All of it. You're not giving any of it away, and they're making 40% rather than 20%, which is what I typically give. Generally, I use the hostess rewards or part of them to reward the top sellers in the group, and then the rest of them I keep. I also, though, however, if they have a $1,200 party, then I give them the hostess exclusives that they got that were free, because then they can use them later on if they have a pancake breakfast or whatever else they have going on later in the year. They can raffle those off at another event, and they're still getting value from the fundraiser that I did for them, and my name is still getting out there when people see that it was donated by me. So that is the easiest way to do it, but you can't rely on that every month. Although Marketplace is probably going to change that a little bit, but I don't mess with Marketplace. The other way that I like to do a fundraiser is I do a full catalog one, but I do it all digitally, and I hand out a few catalogs to whoever's organizing the fundraiser. But like I'm doing one right now that has 135 kids in a band. I am not buying 135 catalogs. So I set it up digitally, make some graphics on Canva, link them up in Issue so that it's clickable. When they download it, I do a lot of high school ones, bands, or I'm actually getting ready to do one for a PTA right now, and I like to do those where I set up 4 different parties, one for each class, so the freshmen, sophomore, junior, and seniors. They go against each other, and then every couple of days I will update them onto who's on the leaderboard, and that kind of gets more orders coming in. So that for those I use the hostess rewards to reward one prize to each of the top sellers in each grade. And I kind of base how much I give depending on how big the organization is. I try and keep it at around $40, higher if I can. Again, I give them whatever they earn for a $1,200 party free, and I keep the rest of the hostess rewards. This works really, really well with high school groups when you can pit the grades against each other. And it's great to have the different party links. So those are the two main ones that I do. I do the full catalog digital. And if you're not doing a high school or anything like that, you can just do the full catalog and pass the link out, and just go from there. It's super easy. Most of it's all digital. I can teach you how to do that, or you can Google how to do it. But that's it. I do the one item and the full catalog. There are other ways to do it, and if you want to have questions about that, you can reach out to me and we'll talk about them. But those are the two main ones that I do because they're quick and easy. All right, thanks everybody.